You're getting soft.
Candy's on this peace kick now. She wants out.
Why the fuck you keep calling her Candy? Her name is Casey Lennox. Where did that even come from?
Sis has a reputation now.
And you think that shit is cool?
While you're away, Carl, shit got hard. Casey's a thick-headed girl. She likes to do her own thing, and she doesn't fucking listen.
And you think that's okay? Christopher, you can't be serious.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? I am Wesley from Nation TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And, as this chair said, the CEO or creator, I think CEO is just too big, or the creator, or the man behind AkeNationTV.com, the one online streaming network, once again, where we adopt similar connections despite our differences. I am here to talk to you about Season 33, Episode 10, entitled To All the Partners That I've Loved and that I've Lost and Gone, and that I've Loved and Gone, and that has gone before. That I've loved before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I love Season 33, The Challenge. I think it is very entertaining. Bear has been a pain in my ass, but he has been interesting to watch. Hunter has been going through ups and downs without Nelson and Corey. Kyle seems to be like that Negan of The Walking Dead that we're trying to find a ray of light for now. Like, we're caring about him. I don't know how, but we are. And so, and I guess we're starting to care about him because he's actually doing well. Then you have Turbo, who looks amazing in his tight shorts. Like, Theo looks amazing in his tight shorts, but Turbo is a boss of all bosses, and who, whether you're at home watching the show or on the show, would want to go against Turbo. Just because of how he is, not necessarily because he's the biggest and the baddest, but his energy and his veracity, period. I mean, unlike when he was down on the ground and couldn't breathe and all he could worry about was how many balls he planted. Or Wes, who seems to be Wes. Nothing's changed. And I still don't like the animosity that happened between Davon and Wes. And we have Davon. We have quite a few of phenomenal personalities, if you will, and I do like this cast. I do like the new people. They've brought something to the table for me, something different to look at, something different for me to be entertained by. Georgia is in love with a man who clearly lies to her face, and you know, I don't know. It's just, and Maddie, where did Maddie come from? I like Maddie, so I'm really loving the UK cast over the vets for the most part. They've been pretty interesting and entertaining, but I'm just so happy that we're here at a single game. What did I think about the episode? Well, nothing really happened. I mean, you know, Paulie won, and Ninja Natalie and Paulie won. And is Natalie or D? D is with Wes, Ninja is with Paulie. So they won last week, and you know, Paulie is a boss and he's barking, hey, this is what y'all gonna have to suffer, and y'all gonna have to suffer. And then the very next clip is Turbo and Paulie talking together. Now Turbo and Paulie seem to be like an unbeatable match, a force to be reckoned with, that you wouldn't want to reckon with. And so the fact that the two of them connect, I see it all day long. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. You know, the two powerhouses coming together, saying that they're only in the game to win the game, and it's all about competition. I'm here for it all day long. They belong together. Everybody is entertaining conversations, solo conversations about what they're going to do and how they're so happy and this and that and the third. Maddie's like, nah, I can play my own game. But throughout this whole episode, she was cheering on for Kyle, which speaks to her character. I see Maddie as being a legit chick. So I like Maddie. There's nothing wrong with Maddie. I think Maddie is super dope. But everybody is so ecstatic by being by themselves. And I just know that Devon is so overjoyed at the fact that she doesn't have Bear as a partner anymore. And so it just makes me wonder how she's going to continue to do in the challenges to come. But everybody's all excited, and honestly I'm excited because it seems like it could be more entertaining at this point for them to be soloed as opposed to being teamed up. We get to the challenge, and this challenge that TJ brings up, you know, it's very interesting, all these challenges that he comes up with, but they have these huge fans. There are 3 fans that can throw you miles away. And apparently these are like hurricane, tornado, and like, I don't know what he said, Mach 4 or some bull crap, 150 mile per hour winds or some shit. And I'm like, how is that remotely safe and or factual? I just can't see someone being in 150 mile per hour winds and not being blown a freaking way. But whatever, it's TJ, that's what he does. It was very funny watching the people go through these challenges, but the most memorable one for me was when Bear went. Bear thinks he can destroy everyone and he thinks he's the king. He definitely would have won if he followed the freaking directions, but he didn't. He runs up and throws his first ball not in the bin, but right at the beginning of the wall that connects the bin. And the ball literally flies right out and goes right past him and attaches himself to the gate of defense. And he's thinking that he is doing what he's supposed to do because he's just throwing him down. I don't know if someone in production told him, bro, you're not doing the right thing. I don't know what, but he finally caught on and started throwing them in the bin, but still thinking that he at least submitted 2 balls. What changed for you to realize that if I don't understand what changed, but he started throwing the balls in. And so it was just hilarious because he's sitting there ranting and raving, yeah, I won, I'm the king. And he's sitting there talking about Wes, who did horrible, by the way. Majority of the guys got 7 balls in. You have Paulie got 7 balls in, Turbo got 7 balls in, Theo got 7 balls. Like everybody, like quite a few were doing 7 balls. Wes, horrible. Cara Maria, horrible. Devon, girl, sis, horrible. And so the tribunal ended up being Turbo, Theo, and Paulie. And I look at Theo and I'm like, damn, he's beautiful, but he's so tall and lanky and skinny. Like, can he beast? And he's been beasting. He's been in the tribunal a few times. Turbo's been beasting. Paulie's been beasting. You know, you can't really talk to people that have been beasting. Kyle has been beasting. He's doing his thing. Even when he goes into elimination, he comes back. Goes into elimination, he comes back. Kyle is doing his thing. Cara, not so much. Ninja Natalie, not so much. D, not so much. Wes, not so much. Georgia, forget about it. Maddie is doing her thing. So it's like you already see who's going to make it to the finals. For the most part. For the most part. One of the interesting parts about the episode was how TJ Lavin just pretty much told everybody that it's a men's elimination. Women, you don't have to worry about anything. The 3 guys that are going to be in the tribunal are Paulie, Theo, and Turbo. And so that's that. Clearly, there aren't that many guys for the guys to choose from. It's slim pickings. But, you know, the fact that these 3 are in you know, the tribunal speaks volume. And Bear is just completely distraught. He's completely upset. Everyone is liberated as far as the females are concerned that they don't have to worry about an elimination. So, you know, we get back to the house and George is like, you know, I will do anything for you. Anything that you need me to do, I will do it for you. Just name it. And I'm thinking to myself, he'll probably say, give me some head. Look on my scrotum. He'll probably say something like that, go in between my goosh. I don't know. Bear is just weird like that. Then again, he might tell Georgia to go outside and go get that brown tan spider that came out of that pot with the long legs and throw it in her mouth. And she would probably do it. That's the vibe that I get from Georgia. Ride or die, or pretty much die or die. But, you know, her catering to him is just sad to watch. It just really is. We get to the tribunal and, you know, Hunter comes in and he starts talking. Theo's like, I have a question. So him and Theo start going back at it. But I see why Cam was really into Theo, because Theo ain't a chump. He could be tall and lanky, but he ain't a chump. Hunter has muscle, and so you would look at Hunter and think that he can be a bull, but Theo is not a punk, so Theo doesn't care what Hunter looks like. And so in the tribunal meeting, Hunter and Theo are going at it, and it was just hot to watch. I'm sorry, it was just super dope to watch. Kyle and Paulie, I'm kind of like over this beef. Nani, I think this is the best thing Nani has ever said in any of her eliminations. Like, why are we still dealing with this beef? But then again, you find out that her and Kyle are cool, and she ends up getting the Burger King treat, so that's why she's like, why are we, let's get over it. Let's get over it. But if Kyle had did to Nani what he did to Cara Maria, maybe Nani wouldn't be feeling this really, you know, way about Kyle. But I think that because Cara Maria and Paulie have found each other, and like you guys told me, they're still in a relationship, what's the point in all this? This is unnecessary to keep it going and keep it going, whatever. And then, you know, Wes is there, and Wes is like, yeah, no, I'm not going in elimination. I'm not worried. I'm like, Wesley is so smug. He's so freaking smug. The highlight of the episode, though, is Turbo versus Hunter. I thought this was intense. And for a quick split second, before we got to the rest of the editing done in this episode, it seemed like Hunter did not care. Hunter spoke to Theo. Theo spoke right back. I love this about Theo. Hunter spoke to Turbo. Like, Hunter is like, I will fuck him. I will F him up. I will F you up. I will F him up. Turbo's looking like, huh? Who are you talking to? I'm not talking to you. Why are you talking to me? And at first, Turbo's like, yeah, this I do. I think he talked to me. He not talk to me. I will send him kill floor. And I'm like, yo, Turbo, don't mess with Turbo. Turbo is the type of dude that would just come up to you and just bop you, and then you'd be like, where did that come from? So Hunter, because he's from the Young Buck squad, he has to showcase his young buckness. So he goes off on Turbo. Turbo gets up and get in that man's face, and he's like, you can't fuck me up. You can't F 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 me up. And then you see Hunter starting to tremble. His lip was doing the Fantasia. And it was like, well, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. And it was confirmed by Theo when he said that Hunter's voice cracked. I was like, okay, yeah, because through the beginning credits, it looks like Hunter is like not phased. But then when Hunter then tries to go talk to him, I'm like, okay, yeah, he was a little afraid. The very next morning comes, Turbo tells Wes, tell Hunter, don't touch me, because if you touch me, I'm breaking his arm. Hunter does not touch him. We don't know what happens because we get right to the kill floor, as Turbo would say. And it is decided upon Paulie to select Kyle. And I'm like, in my head, Kyle probably is going to win this, whoever he goes up against. He's just going to win it. Not unless he goes up against Hunter, because Hunter might be his only competition when it comes to the kill floor. But Kyle ends up picking Bear to go down, and he ultimately wins against Bear. I am thoroughly satisfied by this because people like Bear don't deserve the opportunity to win $750,000. I'm sorry. People like Bananas don't deserve the opportunity to win. People that treat people miserably, that lie to you, to your face, that are conniving, sneaky, manipulative, those types of people do not deserve to win this amount of money. So I'm glad Kyle got him out of the running, because in this particular season of the challenge, Bear has been a complete villain, and I'm glad that he's not going to win. If I had to decide who are the actual heroes left on this particular season of the challenge, I would say Davon's a hero, Maddie is a hero, Ninja Natalie is a hero, Dee is a hero, Georgia is neither hero nor a villain. She's a civilian. Wes is a villain, actually. Hunter is more on the hero side. Kyle during this season has been hero-esque. Paulie is a hero. And so you have like a lot of heroes. Theo is a hero. But I just saw Turbo is a hero. But I just saw Bear and Wes are like the villains that are left right now. And I actually don't want them to win $750,000. That is ridiculous. Bear is gone. Let's get rid of the other villain, Wes. And it's interesting because I actually like Wes, but he's been a villain this season. I want to know, who do you think are the villains and the heroes left? Do you agree with my two picks as the villains, with Georgia as the civilian? Maybe Hunter can be a villain. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I need you guys to do me a solid before logging off. Go to aconnectiontv.com and subscribe and support that entertainment network. We have a lot coming to you in 2019. Hell, we have a lot coming to you this month and going into May, but definitely in 2019. It's been an adventurous ride, and shout out to the 300 subscribers that we have right now. Definitely appreciate your support. But more stuff is coming, so definitely go to aconnectiontv.com right now to subscribe. You can subscribe at 25% off by putting in a promo code, the Linux Brothers, or Linux Brothers, promo code Linux Brothers, and get 25% off. I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave your comments below and let me know, who do you think is the villain or the hero left in this season, season 33 of the challenge. Thank you so much. Deuces.
Put my arm around you, I'ma treat you like a queen. I'm a jungle man, dingle-ding-a-ling, African marauder.
So you're not gonna tell me the real reason you're here?
I wanted to see you.
That sounds good, beautiful. But what's the real reason?
Why do you think I'm hiding something?
Because I'm not stupid. You are a very calculated woman. 3 words that are dangerous together.
So true.
So talk.
Look, I don't know what you want me to say, but I figured you'd be happy.
My dick is happy.